Hey guys, I got a Strymon pedal. I've always seen those Strymons and they always look big and fancy and have lots of knobs and lots of menus to scroll through, and they sound really ethereal. A lot of them do, and they sound really good, and lots of these worship guys have them, and lots of these famous dudes put them on their pedal board. But they've always just kind of been out of my price range. And so I'm really not into a pedal that has a ton of menu and just constant tweaking. And I'm always looking for something really simple that I can incorporate into my rig, into recording, making recording process easier, making the live process easier. So this is the Strymon I got. And I know this one's old news, and I've been using Helix for a long time, but I wanted to put something possibly on my board instead of taking Helix out with me. And I know that Helix makes the HX Stomp, and they just came out with a new HX Stomp that's like bigger. But I wanted to try out this Iridium pedal that's supposedly just really simple and not a lot of menus, and you can just kind of incorporate it into your pedal board. So let's go ahead and just unbox it real quick. I haven't really plugged it in yet. I have looked at it once, just through the plastic because it came the other day. And comes with the adapter, comes with your Bluetooth or your USB cable, so you can hook it to your computer, because I believe you can load other IRs with this. And there it is. So this is not going to really be like a demo per se of what this thing does, more of like me just putting it on my board and dialing in some sounds I like. It has 3 different amp types: middle, a treble, a bass, a level control, and a room control. And that's it. And so that's kind of why I thought this would be cool to try out, because I've heard a lot of cool things about the Iridium and how good it sounds. Of course, I'm kind of late to the party on this. As usual, I don't have a lot of money to spend on expensive pedals. So let's plug this in. We're just going to throw it right on my board and incorporate it into my board and my pedals and see how it sounds with my pedals. So here we go. All right, guys, we have this thing on my board. This is with the Iridium on and on the punch amp type, which I believe is probably a Marshall. I haven't looked at the manual. Yeah, I think it's Marshall, Vox, Fender, or the 3 different amp types. This is with it off. On. So this is how I would run my pedal board live or in the studio. So I'm gonna turn my compressor on. My OCD. And I do have an EP booster going after the Strymon, and a Hall of Fame reverb, and a duo time delay pedal. Let's turn the reverb up just a little bit. Okay, so wow, first impressions are that it just sounds really good, like right out of the box. Let's turn the bass up a little bit. Oh, so right out of the gate, it just sounds... Right out of the gate, it just sounds like what an amp would do with my pedals. All right, let's try some of the other amp models. Let's try the Chime, which is supposed to be a Vox style. Sounds good. All right, the Fender model is called Round, and here it is by itself with just a compressor on and my effects. And actually, I'm gonna switch guitars real quick. Go single coil on us for a minute. And guys, this is honestly how I would use it. I would use pedals with it in front of like a clean setting on the Strymon, exactly how I'm using it now. I haven't really tested out the drive to see how it sounds. So let's turn up the drive on the Fender amp and see what we get. Just by itself without pedals in front of it. So I may be clipping the output, or I may be clipping the input a little bit because when you turn the drive up, the volume goes up. Anyway, back to where it was. I think maybe about 11 o'clock was the best. Kind of neutral, clean sound. All right, so let's turn on my OCD pedal. Okay, so I like all the amp models in it. I have not even messed with any of the cabinet IRs yet. I just have it on the one that says A. So I kind of like how it sounds just by itself right now. I'm not that picky. I'm getting good tones. I feel like I liked the Marshall one, which is the punch, because it was more up front in your face, and I'm more of like a rock dude. So I'm gonna put it back to punch. All right, guys, so this is my first impressions of the Iridium, and I'm kind of blown away by it a little bit. I mean, I shouldn't be, because I've used Helix and I'm used to this kind of thing, but just how quick I got good sounds, where I felt like with Helix I was kind of more dialing things in more before I got the sounds I liked. And this one, I honestly just put this on my pedal board and set it, and this is what we got today, you guys. So kind of mind blown. I mean, I saw the videos on Iridium a few years ago, or like a year and a half ago when it came out, and I was like, well, whatever, it's probably just another Helix thing. But I wanted to get it to try it out, and I think I'm gonna probably be able to incorporate it into what I do, because it's such a small footprint and it's so simple to use. And I think that's what Strymon is all about on this pedal. Where with some of their other pedals, it's just a lot of tons of menus and presets. This one, they're just like, hey, 3 good amps, some good cabinet IRs, and that's all we're gonna do. And that's all you really need if you're a guitar player and you're looking for sounds. So just really well thought out. My first Strymon pedal, guys. We'll see what happens in the future if there's more on their way. Anyway, at the end here, I'm just going to play to a backing track, let you guys hear how it sounds, played over the top of something.